So let me show you why it is that when you divide two things with powers, you basically just end up taking away their powers like I've written over here. And I want you to understand this rule rather than just memorize it because, well, there's so many things to memorize and you don't really want to go into an exam having memorized lots of stuff without understanding it because you probably forget it or just use it the wrong way in the exam. So if you've understood it, you've basically memorized it, but because it makes sense to you, it'll just stick forever, hopefully. So, here we go. I'm going to show you how anything to the power x divided by anything to the power y is basically the same as anything to the power x minus y. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to just write this out the long way. So a to the power x basically is this stuff here. You got a times a times a, lots of a's. How many of them? You got x of them there, and this divide sign is replaced with a fraction thing here because they mean the same thing in maths. And then you got a to the power y on the bottom because we're dividing by it. So you've got y lots of a times in together on the bottom. And then I'm going to start cancelling. So for every a over here, you can cancel an a on the top. So how many a's am I going to cancel on the top? Well, there's y a's on the bottom, so I'm going to cancel y a's on the top, which just leaves me with a few a's left on the side. And how many a's have I got left on the side, which is just on the top over here in this example? Well, you've got x minus a, because that's the difference. However much bigger this is than that, that's how many a's you've got left. So you've got the difference, which is x minus y. So you've got x minus y a's times in together. And another way of saying a times a times a x minus y times is a to the power x minus y. So it's just the difference. How many things were not cancelled, and that a to the power x divided by a to the power y basically therefore means a to the power x minus y. Now this example assumes that x is bigger than y, but it could be the other way around. But then you could try to think of what would happen in that situation. But I think this example in itself makes it understandable why a to the power x divided by a to the power y is equal to a to the power x minus y.